been asked on the mailing list how to map a bus line that makes a round trip. So I'm going to download the object. It's a relation. I've done it before, so it's already there. Download object. It's nice to see some imagery, so I'm going to go down here. Imagery there. And then I'm going to run validation. And since the PT Assistant plugin is installed, it's also going to do some extra validation on this bus line. The PT Assistant, you can install it like this. Here, Assistant update. So this is the first stop. Let's have a look at what plugin reports. So here are a few that are prepended by PT. First or last way needs to be split. Oops, but why is it still talking about? Here is the 686. Oh, I made a mistake. So I'm going to start over. So I start with a new layer. Shouldn't have downloaded it there. So I'm going to do this again. Download object. Download. Okay. So now I'm going to do validation. It's a bit faster now. Okay, first or last way needs to be split. Zoom. Is that the first way? That's impossible. It seems like this was the first stop. I'm going to switch this on and this off. That's what I really wanted to do there. So the PT Assistant plugin is going to give some extra information. One, where the bus line is. Two, the order of the stops. So I hope they're mapped correctly, that this is the first one, the second one, third one, and then it goes up here. Okay, we're in Australia, so the traffic is in the other direction than what I'm used to. So the buses have the doors on the opposite side too, of course. This is mapped as a stop position, but it's not for a node on the way. So I think it's not meant as a stop position. So I think it needs to go there. And have a look at these. I think they're all like that. So I'm going to select all of them, convert them to platform nodes. It would be better if they also had names. So now this is a platform. So I'm going to edit, select all of them that are still selected. This is public transport version 2. If I add them, they become platform nodes. Okay. So for this first one, we need to split this way. If this is actually the first one, that's something I cannot know. Okay. It can be adapted quite easily, I think. So I'm going to suppose that this is the first one. So in that case, I'm going to add a node there. That one would be public transport stop position, shift enter, bus, yes, and then full enter, okay. And there I want to split the relation. So now select the node, edit. This is our first stop, and in that case, this would be our first way. Okay, so now we can start. Okay, saving. If we start there, then we go to number 2 there. That's good. So let's select all of these. Okay, great. So we get to this stop. So I'm moving this one over there. It's a node next to the way with all the details. At least the name would be nice to have there. So what happens here? Okay, we arrive here and we need that way again. We also need that way again. I want to extend the public transfer plugin so you can have this entire section in one go. But at the moment, I still click to select all of them separately. Now this way comes. Okay. If it's round trip, you see that it becomes a closed loop here. But that's not what it is, of course. So after this way, we get this one. So we move all of these up a bit. Okay. And we're going to be needing them twice, at least these two. So I can add them at the end. Then there is number 3. If you have ways twice in the relation, they become red. This way comes after that one. We're also going to be needing it twice, so I can add it here. Oops. Just a moment. We are here. Then this one. Then this one. Then this one. Okay, so then we are here. To flip those. And we are, oops. This one needs to be split. So an easy way to remove away from that relation is this button. You could go in and select it, but if you select it here, then the easy way to remove it from the relation is that button. Okay, I don't want it in the relation because I'm going to split it. And if I don't remove it first, I'm going to get a conflict. So I do P, and then I add them again. That's not what I wanted. Okay, so this entire way is circular if you want. So it needs to be split at another point as well. Now, where is this bus stop? The bus stop is there. I would have added a stop position there. But no, I think I'm simply going to use an arbitrary point. If there would have been another way going away from here, I would have split it there. I'll split it here and here. B. Okay, so now I can add both these ways again to the relation. Flip. Here you can invert the order this way and then that way. Okay, now it's getting somewhere. I can zoom to gap here. Then I'm back here at this point. Then we need this way. Then we have a roundabout. Travel along in this direction. Okay. Sometimes I use sorting a lot, but when you're reusing ways like this all the time, it's this way is not going to be used in this relation, so you can take it out. And now we should be there. That's good. We are there. That's also good. From here up to here, we need those two again. And then we go back over there. And now the trip became a round trip, as you can see here. So now all the stops are mapped, and all the ways are mapped, but some ways are traveled twice, so they became red here, but you need to add them twice to the relation. I'm going to have a look at those other stops. This one looks good. You could turn this one into a stop position, but I only do it for the final and the first and the terminus stop. And then I'm going to zoom to this one. So here I see that bus there. But it's traveling like this. The doors are there. No, the doors are. Doors must be there. So this is actually serving that stop on its way out. So it's first going over the roundabout. And I want some more data here too. Look, there is already a bus stop there. So I'm going to add public transport platform to that one. Shift enter. Double click there. I'm going to add this one to the relation, and this one can go here. You could add all the stop positions to the route relation. I don't like to do that. That is a stop position. I would add all the details on that node. Okay. Yeah. This stop position node, I would put it there where the driver is sitting when the bus stops. And this one I would put it where the pole is. Then the last one. Look how many bus stops are mapped there already. And this is probably a shelter. Shelter type, public transport. I use W a lot and Q. This and that is actually the same stop, so we can merge them. Now we have a stop with a name, that's nice. Okay. That's what I mean with all these details. Only do it like this. So 686 is in there twice. GHK 695, 96, 97, 98, and 98V. Okay. So this one still needs public transport platform. I can use shift click here and there. Okay. And then I want to add that one to the relation. And this one with N, I can add it to the way if it wasn't already, but in this case it was. And this one has to be the stop position. Okay. Where does the name come from? There, Katopa Street, yeah. But most likely, if I select this one, and then I select that one, I do Shift R. Technically, this is going to be having the same route ref. Good. To download some more data here too. Bus stop was already mapped there. Oh, of course, I'm wrong again. It's on that side, of course. So this goes out, this goes in. That was the second one. Yeah, because it's only mapped as bus stop, that's not enough. So I select this one, I do Shift R, I add it again, and then it becomes a platform. That's good. Save, and this one is meant to be a stop position. So I can double click here, it becomes a stop position. I do N to add it to the way. Let's have another look. So only Katoomba Street has details. Let's download some extra information here too. The stop was already mapped there, so This was an existing node. This is a new node. Okay. So this, I'm transferring all the details over there. I'm putting this one here. I don't want it in the relation. I want to have this one in the relation. And this. Can become that node there. So yeah, I was a bit wrong. I should have added that stop position node to the way, split it there. Now the result is the same, but I'm a little bit convoluted. What I should have done was in the first instance download more data, see that the bus stop was already there, map the bus stop as public transport platform, and add that to the relation. Okay, so now we're going to upload, cancel immediately, and have a look at the validation warnings. I can do zoom to problem here. Is this Katoomba Street the first one? Oh yeah, yeah. Since it's a round trip. No, if it is a round trip, then we need to also have the last stop in the relation to the first stop in the relation twice. So we select this one and we add it here again. So now it's going from this one to that one to that one to that one, and then back to the first. Otherwise, the validator is right in saying that this way needs to be split as well, and that the relation needs to stop there. The validator is not really taking into account the round trip marking. So here it says round trip, yes. Validator isn't doing anything with that. It's simply using the sequence of stops. Route passes one way in the wrong direction. Let's go and have a look. We can do fix. It where it sees the problem is added here. So we come from this one, and then we need to go, yeah. So all these ways need to be flipped. So we do upload again, but we're not going to actually upload yet. It still has some issues with one-way route in the wrong direction on this one. So I need to flip those as well. Cancel. One more. Fix. This is Alt. Okay, so we come from there, we go here, and then we pass here. Apparently that's not true. So apparently I made a mistake there. And this way it needs to go there. these need to be flipped, and then that way it goes. We arrive here. Yeah. I travel there again. Yeah. So that part is used twice and not. Yeah. But that means that this is not the stop. That is in our relation. Must be that one then. There's the doors open on that side. Okay, let's try again to upload. These are not extremely important, and it's possible to cancel. If you go here in the validator and then PT assistant and don't include the stop area test there. So now if we upload, now, okay. So run trip bus line 666. And then here I can do obtain from current layers and I can upload. Okay, if there are no conflicts, that concludes it. See you.